if you were, I'm not hating, but it just didn't really appeal to me when I saw the previews. But it was kind of funny. But I really did like seeing Michael Cera in there as the Alan that no one cared, like everybody forgot about. So I thought that was funny. Michael Cera was on a podcast called The Really Good Podcast. And when he was asked to give a little bit of an insight to what was going on with his signing of the lotion bottles and stickers, he had said, "Well, my name is Michael Cera." And he said it in a very mysterious tone, which, yeah, it makes sense. His name is Michael Cera, and it's Sarah V. So.
Right. Knee slapper, man.
And then he goes on to add that he doesn't claim it, but I mean, look at his name. Like we pointed out, it is Michael Cera. So, people come to the conclusion that he's either possibly a part of Cera V or is, getting a sponsor through them.
Yeah.
Which
that really could be a thing where like it's just a sponsorship, type of thing. And like that's what I initially thought when I first saw it. I was like, oh, he probably does have a sponsorship.
Yeah, I did see that online. There was quite a few people that were like, "Oh, that's funny to come off mysterious and confused for a sponsor. Like that's a really funny way to start a sponsor." So there's quite a few people that think it's a sponsor. Which, if it's to come off confusing and like funny, that is fucking funny.
Yeah, that's hilarious. If it really does, like, that is great. Like,
yeah, that is really fucking genius to come off like spooky and like confused and mysterious just to sell lotion.
People interested, it gets people talking about it, and then you come out with sponsorship. Genius.
Fucking seriously. Some people say they feel it's to get him back relevance, like, or whatever. But I mean, seriously, there's not a person I don't think that doesn't know who Michael Cera is. So.
Yeah, like even just the name, he's just one of those people like you don't even have to look up.
Yeah, literally. I personally think I loved him the most in Juno, but that's just because that's my favorite movie.
That's a good movie. One that just hits me deep is Scott Pilgrim. That has always been one of my favorite movies.
Oh yes.
I watched that all the time with like my family when I was younger. It's such a good movie.
So, one of the things that I was excited to get into is a new series right now that is on Amazon Prime. You might be able to find clips on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure the series is strictly on Amazon Prime right now. Their other series is on YouTube. I'm pretty sure the whole thing. But it's a Hazbin Hotel. It is pretty popular right now. And I can see why. The music track they're amazing, all the songs, honestly. Yeah, they did a really fucking good job. The voice actors, amazing. Really good work. Everyone that worked on it did so.
I've been seeing things online because I haven't watched it, but I've seen things online where it's like, this person is in Hazbin Hotel, and I'm like, that's so crazy.
It's great, and like I know it's the plot's been out there forever, but like actually seeing all the episodes and actually more of it, it was great. We got a little burp out. It was great. I loved it. The characters, amazing. Some of the backstories, I don't know. I mean, they're good, but I've seen a lot of things. I've seen some podcasts about it, of some of the people saying that the series was a little bit like rushed. They felt like the episodes and like they did the span of time too fast, which I kind of feel, a little bit. They did do that. But overall, it was really good. Really good. I'm so excited for more. One of the things I've seen right now going on is snowflakes, aka Karen moms, trying to get it canceled.
Of course.
So what is your opinion on it? Because it does say 16 and plus on it.
I feel like that's a fair age restriction. I feel like, yes, it does talk about some bigger topics, and there's some, like, other, types of humor in it. But for an older crowd, for sure. And I feel like 16 and up is like a usual rating.
I agree and don't. I think maybe just for the sake of not getting canceled and for everybody to not be able to like put their 2 cents into it too much, should be 18 plus because there is a lot of. I mean, it is talking about sex and.
I don't think. To be fair, I haven't watched all of it. I've seen that they've said that they've mentioned sex. I don't know how much.
Yes, I mean, like, there is a porn star in there, and it goes and like showing his. So it's just it really goes into it. So some 16-year-olds I feel aren't as mature as others.
But I also feel like personally, I just feel like it's part of the parent's duty to like
decide.
To just be aware of what your children are watching. Obviously, you can't do everything, and that is why the internet is here to help by putting up those restrictions.
I definitely don't think it should be canceled, though. They worked really hard on this, and it should be where it's at. No, it really is. It's really cute. I mean, there's tons of people that like it. I don't see anything wrong with it, really.
I think because it talks about heaven and hell in a different way than most people are comfortable with.
And sorry if this offends people, I personally don't care for all that noise, but with this, I mean, it's more of an interesting, I'll pay attention to it. But with, everything that I've heard before, I just don't care for it. No offense to the people that do. I respect you, and I respect what you believe.
I watch some really good shows about like religion and stuff, just because that's something I'm kind of interested in. Like, I like to be aware because I like to have discussions about it.
Yeah.
So I love watching things like this. I've watched. I don't know if you've ever seen The Good Place.
Maybe.
Such a good show. Also about like the afterlife and stuff. Not same type of vibe as it has been at all. Different vibe. And I think that's another thing is it has this new age vibe that like obviously our generation is huge into, and it's like that pisses certain group of people off because it's talking about things in a way that's relatable to our generation.
I don't know. I mean, some religions I can get behind. I personally, I don't believe in much. I do believe in reincarnation and past lives. I'm strongly believing of that. And maybe there is a higher power, but I don't really believe in it as what most people call it, I guess.
Yeah, most religions go by, and to each their own. I believe everybody has a right to believe in their own religion, and yes, of course, but also I have the right to believe in that. I don't know what's going on.
That's true.
Afterlife, and I'm allowed to believe that. Like,
I think that should be more acceptable. That should be more acceptable. Just to not know and not have to set on one.
Exactly.
Like, people, I
think that's a good thing. It's like people should be able to explore religion and question faith and.
Yeah, instead of being like fucking criticized. Like, crazy.
That's not going to get anybody anywhere.
No, it truly isn't. It is crazy. Hopefully the petition doesn't get it kicked off, but I did see a lot of people.
Oh yeah, you tell them.
A lot of people did sign it. So. She liked it. She was watching it with me yesterday.
I love that. Yes, I cannot wait to watch it.
Yes. Exciting. But yeah, that was...
Have they said anything about a season 3?
Well, this one is just the first season, so I don't know. But the season 3 would be for the Hellevent one. Hellevent...
Oh, one?
Hellevent Boss? So Hasbin only has one season, and
I thought it had a second season.
Hellevent or Helluva Boss has 2.
Oh.
Yes, which that one's another good one. I personally just love Brandon Rogers.
Yes.
I love Brandon Rogers. I follow him on Facebook. He's fucking funny.
Oh yeah, he's great. I love seeing his work.
Oh my god, yes. And I keep seeing pictures of people getting pictures with them, and I'm like, oh, why not me? Just like Matthew. I didn't think I was gonna like Five Nights at Freddy's. But I mean, my Matthew was in it, so I had to watch it, and it was actually pretty good. I was fucking shocked.
Uh-huh.
And I kept seeing memes on Facebook though that was a little annoying, where they're like, he was always the unmasker, now he's the masked killer, and it's like, bitch, he was the masked killer years ago before this movie.
Right, like, you have to give credit to Ghostface. You can't.
Yeah, literally. Like, have you not
so good in that
seen?
movie. How could you not?
He was so sexy as Stu. Oh my god, I love it.
I can't even. I haven't watched it that much, but at least I remember it.
Oh yes, we rewatched them. Well, started to last year, the end of last year, while I was still pregnant, and it was great. It was so nice to see him. I love him. I so love him.
Ghostface as well, or Scream. I should think.
No, Matthew.
They're the only few horror movies I've actually seen.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know that many horror movies.
I love horror movies and paranormal movies. We did Scream, and then around on Friday the 13th we did Marathon.
I've never seen Friday the 13th.
You freaking reels.
We gotta have a night.
We're gonna have a horror movie night.
I'm here for it.
Oh, literally. Also, I love watching movies based off of true crimes. So fucking good.
Oh, me fucking too.
Like The Girl in the Basement. That one was really crazy though.
Oh no, I haven't watched that one yet.
The one with the dad and his daughter or whatever.
You know which one I really want to watch? Black Phone or whatever it's called.
Oh my gosh, it's on Peacock. It might be on Paramount too.
Oh really?
Yes, it is. I had to see if I had Peacock. But it is so good. Apparently, there's talk of a second one. I really fucking hope so, because it was really good. And I have had some theories of it. I think your mic might have died. But I have some theories of it, of the Black Phone.
That's okay. Anyways.
Alrighty.
I can't wait.
Guys, so I think one of our mics have died, so I think we're going to cut it here today. I hope you enjoyed our second episode. It was a little bit more constructed. The sound was maybe a little bit more better, hopefully. And we cannot wait to see you for the third one next Wednesday, and the Wednesday after, and the Wednesday after, and the Wednesday after. And it was nice to have a third person join. Do you have anything you want to say? Oh, how wonderful.